Hey, lovelies. Welcome to our day 16 reflection. After 16 days of doing this 1,000+ mile march to DC, I'm definitely feeling it. But I'm so glad to be here with all of you guys to make a very special reflection. And this reflection is in honor for past me, as well as all of the victims of human trafficking, all of the victims of SA, and all of the survivors of those experiences. I'm doing this reflection today for two reasons, but the first reason is because 16 was around the time that I started to realize just how messed up of a situation it was to be a child and to have a quote-unquote boyfriend that was over 10 years older than me. In the state of Arkansas, unfortunately, the age of consent is 14, even though we as human beings don't fully develop our brain until at minimum 25 years of age. And I want to personally apologize to my mother, because before 14 years old, the individual who assaulted me over half a decade, coerced me, groomed me, whatever you want to say, made me feel like I needed to lie to my mom. So I am so sorry for lying to you and for telling you that that man was a gay man that was on my inline speed skating team. I know that if you had received the truth, that I would not have experienced that half decade of abuse. And you didn't have to experience witnessing and realizing after the fact, after it was too late to do anything. I know that I was an impressionable kid that didn't really know any better, and I did the best that I could. But that doesn't mean that it was right, and it doesn't mean that I shouldn't publicly apologize. Now, to the pet and his protecting family, who has, I guess, joined us in this march in seeing the videos and reaching out to individuals within my mission control team. Welcome. You know what you did. You know that it wasn't right. And you know that this system that is currently in place is not supportive of victims of abuse. But you also know that God is all-knowing and all-seeing, and I'm sure you guys haven't gotten away with anything. And actually, to the I did end up marrying the Wisconsin Rob that you were jealous of being my online friend. And I pass through every time that I visit his family. And I promise you that I am keeping tabs on you, because you now have a daughter. And I know that while this system was not for me, if I find out that you have been not only assaulting countless kids in Arkansas, but that your daughter isn't even sacred, I will do everything within my legal power to make you wish that you had the mercy of God. Because that's how this system is. And that's what you deserve. Now, like I said, at 16 years old, that's when I began to realize just how messed up of a situation that was. And I, unfortunately, was brainwashed, and I believed that while I was stuck in that situation, or as I saw it, I believed that I could protect everyone else against being harmed by you. I know how wrong I was, especially after the whole incident where your little brother called me to let me know that you were at Hooters with a 14-year-old girl, where I screamed my head off in the middle of the woods until I had a ruptured brain aneurysm and got to see God firsthand. None of that was okay. And we are here today because you can't just protect children from one monster. You have to protect all of the children from these monsters. And so that is why we are here, because nobody deserves to be assaulted, especially not children. Nobody deserves to be a parent and to feel like if they had only known, if they had only seen the signs, that maybe that they could do something about it, that they could have done something about it. Nobody deserves any of that life experience. So I'm happy that you guys are getting online and watching all of this and recognizing what I'm doing. And I hope that you are on your knees praying for repentance. I don't personally know you guys anymore, but at the end of the day, we all have the same judge at the end of our life. Now, for everybody else, I am so glad that we are part of this team together and that we can work on creating a system where perpetrators cannot thrive. We do not deserve a system like that. And we definitely do not deserve a system where individuals are having to make countless impossible decisions just to be able to survive. To have to pick through the various basic physiological needs of a human being and have other parts of those basic needs left out. I am so honored, so grateful to be a part of this team with you guys, because at the end of the day, without everybody that is active and participating in this movement, in this march, I'm just a woman walking. So the best free way that you can support this mission and future missions is by liking and subscribing to this channel, making comments, and watching the videos. I know that maybe sometimes it's a little difficult to sit with an autistic person making reflections, but at the end of the day, everybody has something to contribute to this society and to the community, and I'm so blessed to be able to make my piece of all of this. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.